those little stops, I found an opening in the world where a road goes by and there's not enough area for somebody to have built, and you can get down to the creek. And I think the water's just going down, but I spotted this over here. Let's go look at this flat spot. Oh, looky there. Doesn't that look a lot like a little cabin site? Kinda does. Of use, but look what I just spotted here. It's a jewelry box. Mi amor, Tamo Marta. Mervyn, it's just a jewelry box. That's the little piece that went inside of it. Maybe the ring's laying right in between. I see a really old fire pit. That hasn't been used for a while. It just goes steep uphill behind here. There might be some openings there. How old are you? And what were you? Has brass nails. And it's pretty old. That's a pretty raised grain. This is going over here on the flat. A few more wood, and my judgment on that is that that is some old wood. It's definitely 2x material. It's definitely a full-size material. You can see a shelf all the way along the back here where they dug at the hillside. So that's one dent, and then there's this. This almost feels like another. Looks like the water came all the way up through here, but here's another good flat spot. Pretty cool. That's where those sites are. Wondering how much gold is in this creek. There's a gold trap if I ever saw one. All the rocks out of there. And then get down to the gravel and pan that out. Well, I just picked up this little rock, thinking it was just a basic limestone. But you can see it's got a lot of little sparkly flat surfaces in it. And it's heavy. I guess it's the corner that broke off of one of these big ones. It's kind of pretty. And then I picked this up because it looked to be out of the same type of material. And it kind of looks like a tool. It's kind of fat at that end. It is the same material. It's got the same flat sparkly to it. If you look at the little working marks along the edge there, looks like it lost its tip maybe. I don't know. I'll let you decide for yourselves. This is a type of serpentine. One of the varieties that it makes. It's recognizable because of its striping. You can see this creek is just full of color. And on the mountains above here we've hunted everything. So any of that could have flowed through here, and this could have cut through the same layers. And it's crystal clear with no algae. Painted tough. That's what I'm starting to call this. It's the tough material, the tufa. but it gets stained and gets striations. Painted like a sunset war pony. Just pull this one out of the cobble. It's like a real bubbly jasper on that side, but then it cleans up. Saw this sticking out of here and realized it wasn't your normal chunk of serpentine. Maybe it is. Just extra blue. Almost going in the soapstone. But not quite pure enough. It's got some purity to it. And little crystals, do you see that? God, look at the other side. Yikes. Yikes. Maybe don't rub that stuff all over you, you know? Look at those. Those are awesome. And on into the crystal thistle paradise. There's a detail that's probably long forgotten by a lot of the passers-by. It's an old watering trough lost in the berries from when people rode horses over here. Let's go look down it as the modern traffic thunders by. Yep, full of berries. That's what it was. Some water. There's the old pipes running up, and that way everybody that was bringing their wagons by would have a water stop and you wouldn't have to come down in the creek. Just like the roads, it was just something smart to do and benefited everybody. Here's something interesting. It's got that black sand. It's the little one. All along here. I wonder why it's here in drifts. I had a gold pan. Oh, thank you. I needed that. legit ridiculous. It is all black sand. I sat, just processed out the tan over and over and over. You can keep going with it. Shake it a billion times. Get that little layer of gold sand, tan colored sand on the top. I mean, we're down to the black. There's a lot of it. Look at that. Get more tan out of there. We need some room to be able to swish it back. Well, there's just a huge amount of black sand in this. That's what all the sparkle in there is, besides the surface shine. But no gold. I got my little, I did it twice and I reduced it down. I dumped all that black sand. Can you see it down there? Just trying to reduce it and be severe with it. And even in the heaviest heavies, I got my little pile of garnets out. But that doesn't mean this black sand isn't loaded with titaniums or platinums or silvers or something else. You know, a lot of people who save that stuff up and get it purified just for that reason. For now, we're gonna leave it there though, and we're gonna hit a couple other spots, so we'll see you there. I'm not gonna say where. But we got gold. Focus. See it? Right there. That is an okay size color. You can see the gold of it now, even fuzzed out. Better than that, that's my second test pan. I'm going around all the creeks in Napa County because it's not one of the, well, not just Napa County. I've been going Lake County and Yolo, I've been going to all the different counties that aren't necessarily gold country. And knowing that we have better chances in all of our creeks than places where they have to hunt glacial till and stuff. So I thought, well, why take it for granted? You see how much black I got? This was just scooped out. This is not classified. I just scooped it by the roots here. And I see several colors. There's another one. Yeah, switch spots here a little bit. This is one of the only bends here. It comes around the corner and it has slammed into this wall and eaten down. So during the summer we might try and hand dredge that out or something with a little pump. But then you can see all that got blown out. You might want to check all those cracks, crevices. And then there's the next beach down there. So the head of that beach, as this goes, boom, and it sweeps around here. That's the big depositing spot. And you can see it's all large boulders that fell out first. So I'm tempted to just, I think we're going to get our feet a little wet. As usual, we're going to go down there and tippy toe through and just work that. Unless maybe right here, yes, this is a little S-bend that comes around here and then like that. So that's actually the inside of the bend here. And maybe we'll work this. I have a classifier, a bucket, and a pan, and I left the rest in the truck. And if there's nothing in these little rapids, it drops off right there and it's been blown out. And until I get down in there and get crazy at the bottom, we'll just go down there. Okay. Got about a huge mosquito. Got about half this bucket full. I'm estimating. We'll dump it off in season. Give it 1 millisecond to settle out, because you never know. Everybody with their sure things. So gently dump it off here. We went down a ways. And that's what I got. It's looking like top stuff. There's a little bit of dirt in there. We might need to go lower or do a more hard pack area. But I'm going to pan that out and I'll show you what we get. Yeah, over here in the shade you can see them. Silver flecks, so I don't know if they're gold that have been coated in mercury or if they're silver or something else, but they were down in the heavies. Not much black sand there though. So let's move on. So here's our next pan from the next location. You can see a lot of black sand in there. But up on the head of it, there's no gold stuck around. That's just a white rock. But we have the bottom of the bucket that I just classified still. So a lot of the times your bucket, from you dumping in there and having all the water in there, the gold's so heavy that it'll go to the bottom of that. So this might be the big old productive load. Keep your fingers crossed. I'm just kind of booking along here. And I will get out the tripod and sluice and all that if we get more color. I got those specs and now I can't get back on it. If I hadn't got those specs, God, I don't know if I'd still be going. But it'd be nice to find the honey hole near home. Next pin. Nothing. Oh, somewhere in this massive mountain there's gold leaking. I found a few drops. I want to find the hemorrhage point and siphon it correctly. So for now, I'm stumped again. I'm out of time. We'll see at the next location where the gold is. Down on the boulders in the bottom right. I know that.